worst time to be unemployed too. Like, girl. And now I'm just thinking about the money that I lost, the income that I lost. I'm broke as fuck. Rent too. Like, I'm like losing my mind now. 2 days I've been like chill, like whatever, like it is what it is. And now it's like, oh. I'm so screwed, y'all. I literally am.
Shalom. First and foremost, sending of all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who ruled well and taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect and the one-third remnant out there listening, doing this word. With all faith and sincerity scattered amongst the nations and the four corners of the earth, to you I say shalom, Lord willing. This video is edifying. Is going to be sending around the video that you see on the screen. And this is going to be the state of a lot of you women. All right? A lot of women, especially in America, things have been so good for you for so long. In a lot of ways, you never really had to see a struggle. You know? Everything's been pretty much handed to you on a silver platter. Okay? With diversity, equity, and inclusion. With women's rights, Me Too. Okay? This easy, soft girl life that these women have been living in or is coming to an end. Okay? A lot of these women, they traded their career for the opportunity to be with a man and have a family. Right? They gave all that up for the bag, pretty much, to be an independent woman, not understanding that the very system that gave you that liberty to do so is fragile in itself, and it can all easily come crumbling at any moment because it's a house of cards. All right? And people in general are about to find out very quickly that's the case, and that none of this lifestyle that they've been living was legitimate. Neither was it beneficial to them. Okay? Because the sense of entitlement that these people have, especially women, man, thinking that everybody's supposed to just cater to them, all that is coming to an end. Okay? Things like OnlyFans and, you know, private stories and all this other stuff. You know, these women prostitute themselves in mass. Okay? Go out to bars and shit, scantily clad. Men buying them drinks, pretty much just living it up. That's coming to an end because this economy is horrible and it's getting worse by the day. And more people are about to get laid off. More people are about to not have the necessary means to make it through the month. Okay? Matter of fact, to make it through the week. Okay? With gas prices going up, food prices to follow. Okay? A draft coming. Okay? And the woman who believed it all the most was the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American woman. You believe the phony dream the most, and you're going to be the one that's on the back burner. This is Micah 7:10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it. Shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is Yahweh Shemel shall thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the street. Right. These women that want to live off child support, government assistance. You see that the government can't even agree to stay open. Can't even agree to funding certain parts of it. So your foundational structure is faulty. The things in which you look to provide for you is faulty, it's flawed, and it's due to fail. And where's your covering gonna be? Because it's gonna get to the point where police, first responders they're not gonna even have the capacity to respond to all the calls of violence and robberies and murders and all. They're not gonna be able to respond to all of it, man. And it's gonna come down to what can you do for yourself. And you've been saying that you can do all this shit for yourself. You don't need no man, right? Well, those words of that mentality is about to manifest itself on a whole nother level that you can never even comprehend. Would have never imagined. Worst case scenario. And a lot of you are gonna get slaughtered. You're gonna get, as the scripture said, trodden down. You're gonna get hawked, stalked, right? It's gonna get ugly. Okay? This is Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Right. Hear these words, man. Take heed, because this is coming. It's here. Okay, that woman hysterically crying, young, grew up thinking that was the right way to go, because in this society you're taught to do that. That's what's pushed. That's what women are programmed to believe. The modern Western woman. Okay, and she's having a full-on mental breakdown. Okay? Now, we've seen this before, and you look up now, the bitch get a GoFundMe. Some simps piece together and try to make her life easier. That's why they do this shit, right? Because that's what comes out of it a lot of the times. People feel bad, but pretty much people are not going to feel bad anymore. Scriptures say the love of many shall wax cold. People going to have their own shit to worry about. And it's getting to that point. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. So the things in which you thought was going to happen, things you expected to happen, right? It ain't going to happen. Okay, so all the niggas out there you did dirty, you played with, that would have been there to protect you, they're not going to be there, man. And they're going to remember how you did them. Right? A lot of women out here got, niggas ready to crash out holding vendettas, playing with their kids, playing with their money, playing with their life, right? Thinking that the protection of Esau is going to be for perpetual, right? Forever. And it's going to go away in one day, right? Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Right. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, and for the fruitful vine. And that's what we're seeing. These women are about to get humbled. Okay? Tremble. You're about to be trembling. Because right now it's only economic. But when the economics hit its breaking point, then it's going to turn to violence. People are going to turn to violence quick, especially here in America. It's going to be a seamless transition. And all you women out there unprotected, thinking girl power, going out in groups and shit, right? Thinking that it's safety in numbers. Nah, man. You're going to find out the hard way. Okay, still living this delusion. All right? This is 2nd Ezra's 9 and 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. And nobody has abused the ways of Yahweh Shemal Shah more than a woman, because this society conditions and promotes it. Okay, it influences it. It's culture here. Okay, and don't get me wrong, man. Men are gonna be in a horrible case too. Okay, scriptures say their hands gonna be on their loins as a woman. But this society has made men effeminate, more like women. So imagine how much worse a woman's gonna actually be. It's gonna be a sight to see, and we finna see it, right? For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, right? They got all these benefits. They got all these things going, right? Living this easy life, right? Here it is. In this society, a woman, gets the first dibs on everything. They got the highest paying jobs, okay? They, a lot of the things that happen, I mean, don't get me wrong, you're a Jake woman. You still experience, your discrepancies or whatever, but not on the level of a Jake man, Israelite woman in this day and age could help a man out, a great deal if she wanted to, right? If she didn't want to be a demon. But a majority of them, a high percentage of them, want to be demons. Okay? They want to see you suffer because they've been taught to hate Jake. But all of that is about to come full circle. And it's gonna, they're about to be crawling hands and knees, man, begging, pleading to be selected. That's what Isaiah 4:1 is for, man. Because they're not gonna want to meet this fate that this woman is experiencing. They ain't gonna want to go through that, man. So they gonna come flocking. So with that, give all praise and glory to you, how about Shemal Shah, Hashem Kakodash, Wa Abad Babal, and DTA DTN.